Good morning. This is your daily video, and with the new attendance procedures, I'm going to be making my videos as introductions to my art classes instead of just kind of more general, which I think will actually make more sense. We're figuring this all out slowly. Anyway, today we're starting a new project. You made your face masks, and I'm really loving seeing all your faces, as I let you know last week. Hopefully you heard that. Really loving it. And but today I'm launching a new project I'm calling it Telling HiStory. I set out to make a unit especially for sixth graders based on the Bayou Tapestry, but as I was developing that, it was turning into a project that I wanted everybody to have a chance to do. And it does start with the Bayou Tapestry, which if you're a 7th or 8th grader, you already worked with that. But when you were in 6th grade, we kind of just sort of focused on the embroidery connection. And this time, and this is why I think that this is good for everybody, not just 6th graders. This time I want to really focus on how art can be used to tell stories, not just stories, but tell history. So you've got a couple videos to watch that are actually about the Bayou Tapestry, and you might have seen them already if you are a 7th or 8th grader. But it's really worth looking again, this time with the lens of how are they telling a story, of turning history into a story with, winners and losers and heroes and villains. And then I'm going to ask you to watch a video, not historical video, but a video of a comic artist who is based somewhere in, and I don't know if it's India or Pakistan. I should look that up. I will find out more about this artist. His name is Kesh, and he's a comic artist, and he's demonstrating his process for producing a comic, and he gave himself a challenge to do it in 5 hours, and he picked a poem to illustrate. It's a poem called Litany Against Fear, I think. And it's just really interesting to me. I love the message of the poem he chose to illustrate, and I think this was, long before COVID came along, but it seems really appropriate for what we're all dealing with right now. So I'm going to ask you to tell a little history, and you have options depending on what you have at home and how enthused you are about art. So option 1 is to do a paper and pencil production of a comic strip. And on the project introduction assignment, you have some templates that you could either print off or just look at them and use them as models for making your own pages for comics. Option 2, and this is actually turned into option 2A and 2B, but is to tell your story as a stop-motion animation. And I've got a couple links in there. One link is to a method that uses little objects, like you could use little toys you have around the house. You could make little paper figures or little clay figures or whatever. Really, the possibilities are endless. But there are some nice examples in the link that I provide, and it's a link to, it's actually a blog for parents. So the examples are all produced by, I think they were 4 and 6 years old, so I have confidence that you can do it too. Looks super fun, super fun, and not very hard. You do need to download a free app, but hopefully that isn't a problem. If it is, of course, you can always do the paper comic strip option. And then option 2B, another stop motion animation possibility is a video I just discovered this weekend, actually, put out by an artists organization in St. Paul called Compass. It's a teaching artists organization, and so this artist is showing us how he uses the same stop motion animation app to produce animated shorts that are just used taking pictures of magazines and sort of collaging in a way with stop motion. I tried it a little bit this weekend and I had a ball. It was really fun. So I encourage you, don't just think what seems the easiest. This could be really fun, and I'm trying to think, what could we do at the end of the project to have a little virtual gallery? We could have a little bit of a show and tell just for fun gathering of Nova students to view each other's art. I think that's it for now. I am gonna give you a little quiz like I like to do, because I want to make sure you've listened to this video. So today's quiz code is rabbit, and that is just because I am looking across the room here at Hosa, who is our rabbit, and I'll maybe post a little photo of Hosa as well because he's so cute. Anyway, so today's code word is rabbit. See you later. Bye.